The narcissist and future faking. I did a video about faking, and apparently a lot of people don't know what future faking is. The term narcissism is a word or a term that has just become popular, and a lot of people are just now finding out that after years and years and years of marriage, or years and years and years of relationship, that they are dealing with a narcissist. So they watch videos like mine or other people who share their experiences with narcissism, or people who are actualized narcissists or self-aware narcissists. They watch these videos and they're finally starting to learn what narcissism is, and they are figuring out that they are in fact with narcissistic people, or people who have narcissistic tendencies. So the term future faking, when I think I responded to a video, somebody said that, why is it that the narcissist will promise and promise and promise, they'll promise the whole world, but they never follow through with those promises? That is called future faking. And future faking is basically what the narcissist did at the start of the relationship when they love bombed you. So everything they did was future faking, which means they presented a picture, a perfect, charming picture of themselves that made you fall in love with them, but it was fake. So they told you all of these beautiful things, how they were going to be your knight in shining armor, they were going to save you, because the narcissist is either the savior or the victim. They're never the villain. They're either there to save you from whatever traumas you're going through, whatever pain and suffering and whatever bad relationships and bad family dynamics, whatever. They're either there to save you, or they are a victim of you. At first, when they're love bombing you, they're there to save you. Again, there's usually, as empath, and I'm just going to be honest and say this, most times as empath, there is something in us that we're missing. There is something in us. We, just like the narcissist, experience certain traumas in our lives. And this usually happens at a young age. Our trauma might not be as traumatic as the narcissist, but at certain time, sorry y'all, sorry about my voice, and I'm also drinking coffee if my tongue looks like it's stained. It's coffee. And also I have a cold that has lasted 8 years and a half. And it just doesn't want to go away, so it makes my voice sound deeper and whatever. Anyway, so we as empaths, there's something a lot of times that we're missing, and so we try to find that in people, and we choose to love and overlove, share and overshare, be generous and over generous, be caring and over caring. Versus the narcissist, they went through similar experiences, but they choose to be evil. But they mask their evil and try to make it look like they're good people. That's the big difference. So we're all looking for something. That narcissist is usually looking for a mother. They're looking for somebody to care for them and give them that love, attention, and nurture that they didn't get as a kid or as a child, or whatever age they were when they experienced those trauma and abandonment and things of that nature. Us as empaths, we are also looking for something. Sometimes it can be daddy issues. It can be sometimes mother issues. Some mothers are narcissistic, and some empaths come from those parental dynamics where they're constantly looking for approval, looking for love, and trying to shower people. And they say, oh, maybe if I love this person and overlove them, I can love the evil out of them. I can love some honesty into them. I can love some loyalty into them, when that is not the case. So the narcissist uses our love and empathy and care and generosity and just good, loyal personalities against us. They use that to use and manipulate us, and we think that we believe them, especially at the start. So that they present this beautiful, loving person who's always going to be there for you. Everything you complain about, they're there. Everything. You can say, I have a headache. Bam. They go to CVS. They buy you the headache medicine and da 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 da. You can say, I have back pain. They're rubbing your back. You can say, oh, my old relationship, he never bought me flowers. He never did this. He never did that. Bam. You have flowers. You have a whole garden of flowers in your house. And they're doing all of these things, making you feel like in the future, this is how they're going to be. This is the kind of man that you can assure yourself that you're falling in love with. This is the kind of person who's loving and caring and thoughtful and very, very intentional. This is the kind of person that you're falling in love with. This is the kind of person you're letting your guards down for. This is the kind of person that if you give your heart to, this is what you can expect in the future, when the whole time is fake. And on top of that, they go further by not only acting in a beautiful and loving and charming way, they also say things to you to future fake, to further make you fall for them. So they'll say things like, and they'll use the things that you've told them. So you can say things like, oh, the last relationship I was in, the guy was never really caring. He never really cared about marriage. I was with him for 7 years and he just didn't want to put a ring on it. They'll say things like, I'm going to marry you. I'm going to get you the most beautiful ring. You're going to be my wife. I don't know what he didn't see, but I see the beauty in you. You are the love of my life. And you fall for that. Right? It can be anything you told them. My last relationship was abusive. He'll say, I'll never put my hands on you. I don't understand why a guy will put his hands on a woman, blah, blah, blah. My last relationship, the guy stole from me. I would never steal from you. Whatever you have is yours. Whatever I have is ours. Things like that. They'll future fake. They'll sell a whole dream to you. Right? That is what future faking is. They take the future, something that you want, something that you crave, something that you have expressed to them. They'll take that and sell it to you as a dream, but the whole time is fake. They're only doing that so you can fall deeper and deeper and deeper to the point where you have completely trusted them. You have completely let your guards down. You have completely given them your life. And as soon as that pivotal moment happened, it's usually a turning point. That turning point can be a pregnancy. It can be marriage. It can be the fact that you've moved in with them or they moved in with you. It can be the fact that they have depleted your finance. That turning point can be anything. Maybe you moved out of state to be with them. They have successfully isolated you from all your friends and family, broken all of those ties. You have quit your job to be a stay-at-home girlfriend or stay-at-home wife. That turning point can be anything, but it's usually something drastic. Maybe you build a house with them. Maybe you bought a house with them. You bought a car with them. You started a business with them. You have introduced them to your family. You have posted them all over your social media. It can be something that signals a sign of permanence, right? Something that shows that, okay, we're locked in. We're locked in. She's not going anywhere. That's when the mask comes off. That's when they start to show who they are. And that's when you'll realize that everything they said was a lie. They don't intend to do any of that stuff that they said. It was all a lie. It was all future faking. They fake the future to make you fall in love with them. And that's why I said that the future faking is usually, it's more intense during the love bombing stage, which means the earlier part of the relationship. That is all a trick. It's a manipulative tactic to make you fall for them, to make you hold on to this fake future that they have given you. And then whatever they do after the mask falls off, whatever they do, you're steady trying to hold on to this future that they promised you. So you think, when they go out and cheat on you, you think, oh, maybe it was just a mistake. He'll change because he did promise me marriage. So I'm hoping that he'll change and we'll get married. If they lie to you, you're thinking the same thing. If they steal from you, if they smear your name, if they put their hands on you, you're steady holding on to that future that they faked, but you're holding on to it, hoping that it's going to come to pass when the whole time it was all fake. They have no intention of doing any of that. So watch out for that. When you meet a person and they're giving you all of these beautiful dreams and selling you dreams, like they say, if it sounds good to be true, it's too good to be true. Nobody on earth is that perfect. So when you're in that relationship and that beginning stages sounds and looks so perfect, It's not. There's a good chance you're dealing with a narcissist. Follow for more.